The Nelson Automotive family continues to upgrade and expand their operations. And recently, they took the back portion of Nelson Ford and are developing a speed shop. The idea is for customers that want to add high performance to street cars. We had a chance to talk to Barry Nelson.
The speed shop is something we've started, but we've always been in the speed business. The first dealership we ever bought, that dealership had a history of working on 40 Fords and making liquor cars go fast. So, traditionally, this area has always been about, speed shops, going fast, race cars. That's where the heart of it. They claim Charlotte, North Carolina is the heart of NASCAR, but NASCAR started in this region.
The Nelson Speed Shop is specialty, and Barry Nelson knew he had to find a specialist. That's why he looked to Eric McMillan.
It's not history, it's a lifetime, I guess. It's, from the time I was old enough to listen to a car run, an engine run, I was a horsepower enthusiast. So, as you get older, that adapts over into your hobby, and as competitiveness sets in and your financial resources get a little better, you always, naturally, I would end up racing, some sort of racing, and it happened to be drag racing. So,
Brad Rakes also helped develop the new shop.
Out of the get-go. But everybody wants more. You always going to want more. So, get a tune put on it, intake, exhaust, maybe a supercharger. It's going to have to go on a dyno, make sure the air fuel is right on it and everything, so it's going to have to run perfect so you don't scatter your motor, So we'll put everything on, run it on a dyno, get it tuned just right, making all that peak performance on it. Then say if you got, like some of these guys come up here with a shell of a car, need everything from roll cage, tubs, you name it. So we'll do all that in-house.
The new operation is already getting attention from national magazines, including RPM. We had a chance to talk to reporter Chuck Scott.
It's the only shop around that does this kind of stuff. There's plenty of speed shops around, but most of them are, small independently owned shops, and quite frankly, small independent shops have gotten a kind of a bad rap over the last few years of work not being completed or being a problem and then not taking care of it, or just one thing, our cars being stuck there for months on end over something simple or whatnot. But when you got a place that's actually in a dealership that's a reputable, been in business for years dealership, you know what you're going to get. You're not going to get anything. Just I wonder how they're going to do me, and is it going to be as good as the last guy that got it, or is it going to be like the guy that's complaining about that guy on the internet? It's Nelson Ford. It's not it's not mom and pop's or Joe Schmo's backyard speed shop.
Scott says the timing of the new speed shop is great because cars are better than ever.
We're living in a great age of cars right now. Like for years, cars sucked. They didn't do anything. You had cars that were just, they got you from point A to point B, and it really wasn't about performance. And then for the last while, you're starting to get stuff like, all manufacturers are. Chevy's doing it with the Camaros and the Mustangs. You actually got a real true 600 some horsepower factory cars now. You got, even Chrysler's got, their V8s and their station wagons and all kinds of stuff. So it's nowadays you can have your daily driver be a pretty good little hot rod.
Nobody does this, if you could buy a brand new car and have it equipped over how you want it when you purchase it, and it's brand new, how many opportunities would you have to do that? I don't know how many dealers in America would even do it, but and then we transformed that into the performance business I already had acquired and built over the years of drag racing. House that here, do some very, very, very high-end new car modifications, dyno tuning. We bought every piece of software to tune anything from a Ford, Chrysler, General Motors, Diesel, Cummins, International, and the people we buy our software from in Florida, as far as I know, we're the only people that have bought in at that level. We're in this to try to win, and whether it be a diesel truck, a high-performance street car, a all-out drag car with a roll cage in it, mild to wild, big tires, little tires, wheelie bars, non-wheelie bars, turbo, supercharger, we do it all right here in-house.
To find out more about the Nelson Speed Shop, be sure to stop by Nelson Ford, located right across the street from Liberty Fair Mall. I'm Charles Rourke reporting for Star News.